Imagine this. Imagine your career takes off, you're a young musical prodigy, and you find yourself one day on MTV. And it is absolutely amazing. It's the life you dreamed of. It's everything you wanted. It's rock stars, it's guitars, it's girls, and then all of a sudden it's girls, and it's drugs, and it's addiction, and you see where I'm going with this. And then one day you wake up and you're a rock star living in a cardboard box on the streets of Los Angeles. Well, that's exactly what happened to our first guest, Bobby Hayden, when he found himself in 2000 living on the streets, having gone from MTV and the glitter-filled halls of MTV to living on Skid Row in LA. And he has an amazing and compelling story, and it's our privilege to bring it to you this evening, my friend, Mr. Bobby Hayden.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you, Lexi, for being here as well.
So as rock and roll became popular in the 60s after the Beatles did the Sullivan Show, naturally I wanted to get a guitar and, and be a rock and roller, because life was so euphoric, and it was just, everybody had that dream, and that was my dream. But I didn't know that dreams and destinies are two different things.
Amen.
So I moved back to Hollywood in about 1978 or 79, and I moved in with a couple guys that played with Ozzy, and I was playing amongst the 80s hair bands, and Sharon was helping us a little bit, and we were doing tours, and I got on MTV, and life was just grand, and there was an absence of God in my life because at that time I didn't need God. We even used the term rock gods, for lack of a better term. And I was walking through life with blinders on, and the sex, drugs, the rock and roll become an everyday occurrence. So you had to do a little something in the morning to go to the gig, and then that went on with the alcohol for so long. At the end of the day, when you finally wanted to relax and come down, I was introduced to heroin.